I think Dripper is very good boss relic in general, particularly for the Ironclad. Probably a common relic start for me today. Let's see, though. Not the highest value Act 1 I've ever seen, but that's okay. Oops. Thinking something like this. I don't want to go to an early shop, but the path that hits the most combined fires and elites, usually my metric for success here in Act 1. Something like this. Do we get enough combats? 1, 2, 3. Upgrade elite. Another combat. 5 card rewards. Prepare for Guardian. We get a lot of events. Maybe too many events. But it could work out. Some of these events are likely to be fights. We could make up for it with a choose a card. Let me just take a quick another look at the map, see if there's any other path that seems particularly appealing. This does give us the option to opt into Burning Elite too, actually. We have this optionality. If something goes really, really well in the first 5 floors, I have a hard time imagining what we would need to want to do this, but maybe there's a way. And that can reunite with the green path. What about top left? Elite here with a fire before, elite here. So that's also 2 elites. Looks like that gets more more combats, but is otherwise identical, right? Let's mark this one in blue. Blue's cool. Something like this. So again, fire before elite. Second fire before the second elite. But we're replacing 2 late events with combats. I think I actually do prefer the events, specifically later in Act 1. Events that are after your treasure chest. Actually, no, it's after floor 7. Maybe the cutoff is here. This is when events can contain the more dangerous events. The Dead Adventurer event, the Triple Fungus event that gives you the Odd Mushroom. I forget if there's one more in Act 1. I don't think so. Sweater Kittens, thanks for the Prime sub and the 11 months of support. Yeah, I'd prefer the extra fights early here. These are the events I want to replace. But yes, this blue path is, I'd say, very similarly valid. And if you do want more card rewards over anything else, then this is probably the better path. It might actually be this one. Ironclad in particular does not mind lots of combats because of that burning blood. Either way, I'm going to take a common relic. Let's see what happens here. Vajra, +1 strength. Love to see it. Okay, that's a good start. That does slightly encourage taking more fights. Still like my green path, though. Let's do it. We're going to go green. Heavy Blade, pickable, more so than before. Now it's 2 cost deal 17, rather than 2 cost deal 14. That's slightly better. Okay, this only does 21, so you're telling me I have to strike one more time? That's an unfortunate draw. You'd think with the Vajra we would have beaten Cultist handily, but we missed a strike draw on turn 1 and it max rolled health, so if this had 54 health, we'd be taking 5 less damage. That's cute. That said, that's actually one of the things that's really cool about Slay the Spire. Any bonus to your damage or block essentially has a percentage chance to be relevant because of the enemy's hit points varying slightly. So sometimes the Vajra isn't a free first fight. Although I bet we'll gain health in the second one. And with +1 strength, I have no fear whatsoever in taking a Shrug It Off. Certainly not when my other options are Clash and Warcry. And our Act Boss is the Guardian, so we want a block card anyway. I'll take the Shrug. I guess defend, strike, strike? I think so. Don't become weakened. Three strikes would kill. Bash strike is only 19 damage, so we're one short again. Dang it. The one-off curse. Oh well. I guess it could have been a worse draw. I could have drawn Slimed instead of one of the defends. Alas. Take 4 more. Seems fine. What's the percentage variance between the hallway fight hit points? I can show you in a moment. We have Bestiary mod. Not a very large amount. For most of the for Act 1 fights, it's a single-digit variance. Pretty much always. Yeah, 7 Vuln is 10.5, which rounds down to 10. How's it going, Just Blake? Disarm is very good for Guardian. I don't like it that much as an early game card. Could add a True Grit in addition to the Shrug. That seems interesting. I'm not that afraid of the first elite, though, with a Fear Pot, at least. Yeah, game, give us decent attacks, please. I guess we could take Clothesline. Would that qualify as a decent attack? It's a card I'm always hesitant to take. I'd much rather take a True Grit. I'm going to take a True Grit. I will take a True Grit. And I'm going to keep taking events here. I'm hoping one of these is a fight. It's a Golden Idol. Okay, I'll take that for max health. This thing's almost always worth it. On average, about 150 gold by the end of the run, enough to buy a common relic, such as a Strawberry for 7 max health. But it also has a chance to turn into the Bloody Idol in Act 2, or an additional 300 gold in Act 3. It's 2 different events where you can turn it in. And those are sweet. Okay, and we'll go to full health here. Mostly by virtue of reducing our max health, we've achieved full health. So, good job, us. How much damage do I think an attack form of True Grit would need to do? Like, deal damage, exhaust a card in your hand? Probably something like Melter does. 10 upgraded 14. Could maybe be Pummel Strike range. 9 upgraded 12, or Headbutt range. Oh no. It's all block cards, always has been. Makes me a little afraid of that first elite. Got a skill potion, too, in case I need to generate a skill suddenly. Maybe I take Power Through, because this is a skill we can actually use against Gremlinob. That's tempting. Yeah, Red Path is way scarier. We definitely don't want to push our luck against a Gremlinob encounter here. I'll take the 1 and 3 for the first elite fight, because I think we can brute force our way through. Even if it costs us a lot of health. But Burning Elite Gremlinob? No way. And back-to-back elites? Also no way. But I do think I want to take one of these 2 cards. They're just really good cards. I want a Power Through. This is a card I feel like I want in a lot of runs, but I don't have in a lot of runs. And this is a blessing. This is a huge blessing. We can remove a defend, which normally is not what I'm trying to do on Clad, but absolutely in this position we super want to do, because we've added 3 block cards, and we have +1 strength, so removing a +1 attack card is not a good idea. Get me out of here, Cleric. Okay. I almost want to upgrade Strike here. I should probably upgrade either Power Through or True Grit. Upgrading Bash feels like a waste because we have the Fear Potion. So if we're upgrading for damage, it's better to upgrade Strike than it is to upgrade Bash. And you're not telling me we should upgrade Strike here, are you? Because if you tell me to upgrade Bash, I'm telling you upgrade Strike. But surely it's never upgrade the Strike. So we upgrade a defensive card. Let's rest. Brilliant. We can recall. No, I actually, upgraded Power Through. This blocks Lagavulin completely. This blocks against Gremlinob really well. This is not a bad skill against Gremlinob. So that's kind of cool for specifically the Elite fight. And then we can upgrade True Grit here if we want to. True Grit upgrade is reasonable, but I'm less likely to want to play True Grit against Gremlinob. So I'm going to upgrade Power Through here, because we have to consider Gremlinob as the major threat. I'm not worried about Sentries so much, nor Lagavulin. I really don't even want to play True Grit against Sentries. And yet another David, thanks for the Prime sub and 10 months of support. Happy post-Valentine's Day. Right, it is 3 Sentries. They don't have too much health. That's the good news. The bad news is our damage is terrible. So I'm thinking that I should probably play 3 strikes on turn 1. We really can't afford to not play an attack card when we get one. Which makes me want to use this skill potion. Probably right now. Next turn we might draw full block anyway. Yeah, we should use it now. Hopefully finding a skill that lets us do more damage. Ideally spot weakness here, or... what else would work well? Double tap's okay. Infernal Blade is a skill. Infernal Blade into Immolate. There we go. That's the best way to do it. Flex is okay. Shockwave is... yeah, Shockwave would be good. Yeah, so we're looking for Infernal Blade, Shockwave, Offering, maybe? Double tap. I would take a Flame Barrier, too. These are not those, unfortunately. Although Limit Break does give us 1 strength, so I guess I'll take it. That's a pretty sad potion. This is why I rate skill potions low, by the way. Because even when it's a good time to use a skill potion, you might just get duds. But yeah, plus 1 strength is fine. I'll take half of a strength potion. Sure. Whatever. Let's go. 3 strikes to your face. 2 more and we kill it. So that actually made a difference. That Limit Break did make a difference. Cool. Yeah, we would be short here. I think we play Shrug over Power Throw. It would take 2, but I don't have 2 more wounds to draw. Really rather not have those. I don't think we want to try to use the Fear Potion this fight. 40 is evenly divisible by 8, right? Yes, it is. So all 5 strikes will exactly kill this one. Again, Limit Break actually making quite a big difference here. You can see why this would be a nightmare of a fight without it. Skill Potion. That said, this is currently going better than the Gremlinob fight would have, I'm sure. We'd have a lot less health, anyway. Although it would have been over, one way or another. 50-50, I can't actually play all the strikes. I guess that's fine. Whatever. We'll draw another one. I'm sure of it. Or this. This is fine, too. Okay, 3 strikes and you're out. Ooh. Alright, well that hurt a lot, actually, on the tail end of it. Dang. Good news is, we're still here. We get a second Fear Potion. We get some chance to restore ourselves before we going into another elite fight. And we get to upgrade 2 skills. We also get a decent attack card here in Carnage, although there is Evolve with Power Through, which is pretty tempting. Certainly we take one of these two, but which one? With the double Fear Pot and the upcoming second elite, yes, that does feel like a nearly required Carnage. And if we don't take Carnage here, I'm pretty sure Guardian is going to smash us for 36 damage on turn 2. Still a thing we have to consider. It's not just block cards that beats Guardian. And we've already seen the Sentries, indeed. Yeah, I'm going to take Carnage here, as much as Evolve would be really nice. And we'll upgrade 2 Defends. Not the True Grit, not the Shrug. Just the 2 Defends, which is actually fine. Our block overall continues to be spectacular here. Oh boy, we don't have enough damage to go Cultist second here, do we? I think we have to kill the Cultist first. Even though we're going to get weakened? Yes, even though we're going to get weakened. Is this fight bad enough to merit a Fear Potion right now? I think it might be. We have 2 of them. Yeah, I think it might be, actually. This is a very scary fight. Arguably the scariest in Act 1. Alright. Thank you, Tom, for the help on the cleanup there. Everything is under control. Ow. Yeah, I think it's just Carnage Strike. Take the 12 to the face. Ow. Bumper. Okay. Carnage True Grit, but only saves 1. And then we have another enemy to deal with. So, whatever. Yeah, and that's why we had to take the Carnage. Because there may not be any other attacks offered. Usually Ironclad has the inverse problem here, where you don't see any block cards, but this can happen too. Debating which way to go here. I think I want to go the double events. Gonna not take any of these cards. Yeah, it's a skip, unfortunately. We can't afford to further dilute our damage at this time. We get a letter opener. Okay, that actually helps quite a lot in terms of favoring the block-heavy strategy here. If we play 3 skills in 1 turn, we'll deal 5 damage to every enemy. So that's a nice little consolation prize. Thinking about resting here, but it really feels like we have to upgrade this Carnage to make it deal 28. And if that's not enough to fight the Elite after 2 events, then we'll skip and go to the shop instead or something. Yeah, I really can't justify resting here and not taking the +8. It doesn't make any sense, considering the reason we're on low health to begin with. Could opt for 3 combats. I don't think so, though. Okay, we get a merchant anyway, who offers us Exhume, Dark Embrace, and more. I think Anger could be good here, helping with our damage problem. I think actually buying a potion might even be better, though. That gets me through the elite fight pretty reliably. Rip to the pocket watch. I wish I could take this Dark Embrace. I really wish I could. Impatience is also quite cute. I like zero-cost skills with this deck in general because we have the letter opener. So anything along this line is actually kind of cool. I would want an upgrade, though. But yeah, that's not bad. Impatience. I think I'm more inclined to... Whoops. Oh yeah, I was going to show off hit point variation. I'd like to do that. I'll buy the Distilled Chaos. I'm going to be immediately grateful I have it. Oh dear. Hello, gremlins. Nice to meet you all. What a nice fight to have a letter opener, eh? Okay. Sneaky first or Fat Gremlin first? I think Sneaky first, because we can just block while frail with Power Through. Take 2 here. Seems fine. How do I value Distilled Chaos to know when it's a strong potion? Ooh, that's a little harder to evaluate. Here I like it in part because of the letter opener. Like, even if it hits 3 skills, it's always gonna deal damage. The higher cost your cards are on average, the better it is too. Yeah, I could deal 5, or I could deal 5. It's working. Yes, keep shielding the wrong one. Good work. Okay, you die. Hey, this wasn't too bad. Irrationally irrational. Thanks for the Prime sub. You keep watching. I'll keep being mellifluous. Wow, that's hard to say. There's a tongue twister for you. All right, Clothesline is back. If we're really, truly desperate. And it's looking a lot better than it did the last time we saw it. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. Clash is an attack card. True. It even says attack on it twice. That makes it a double attack. Also pretty good with the Distilled Chaos. I'll pick up a Clothesline here so that we can more confidently fight Gremlin Knob. Perfect. Okay, we're going to Fear Pot Clothesline. I'm completely okay using both my potions here to get through Gremlin Knob. So this is a situation where the Distilled Chaos is very likely to pay out, although we know exactly what we're drawing. Hold on. Does Carnage Strike with Triple Strike this turn just kill? If so, we don't need to worry. We do 30 damage this turn, bringing him to 40. Carnage alone will deal more than 40. So yes, we just kill and take 6. There's no need to even use the Distilled Chaos. So we can keep that for the boss fight. Sounds good to me. I wish we'd drawn the defend one turn earlier. We would have been allowed to play it. That's okay. We'll take 38 gold and a Singing Bowl, letting us skip block cards to gain max health. But do we want to skip Spot Weakness? Probably not. Really like this card for scaling. This can beat Champ, for example. This deck might also want to consider Burning Pact as a way to scale. It even has the Guardian on it, that's right. How's it going, Zephyrius? Welcome, welcome. Already climbed some ascensions from what you've learned here. Well, just keep watching and you might climb some more. Yeah, we'll take the spot weakness. I'm usually quite happy with that card. It gives us good reason to pick up further strength scaling stuff. Kill the middle one, and then strike probably the back one. Next turn, we can reasonably kill the back one and block. We have so many block options. We're really going to like all these block cards going into Act 2. We've got a good number of relics as well, despite the poor performance against elites. Easily, we just block no problem. Block 20. Look at that. Plus 6 health. Gain a strength potion. Gain a freaking battle trance, which is the ultimate card to add to this deck. For 0 cost, we get to look at 3 more cards in our hand, giving us more targets for True Grit, more options for spot weaknessing, and it counts as one of our 3 cards for letter opener, because why the heck not? Okay, now I feel quite confident against the Guardian, which is good. And I think if we upgrade True Grit, we'll be in a really good position overall. Could also upgrade Battle Trance or Clothesline here. I wouldn't mind either of those. Why is the Dad Choke so expensive? Because it's a dollars incense burner. It's amazing. Speaking of, Doom Train is owed a dad joke by yours truly. What did the Ironclad name his dog? Spot weakness. Let's upgrade that True Grit. Compared to other upgrades, how much better is True Grit Plus versus just True Grit? It's really about being able to target which card you're exhausting, which is quite a valuable thing. In a longer fight like the Guardian here, it's going to allow us to shape the deck as we please. It is vitally important, so that we can make sure we're losing strikes and not defends, if that's what we want. Although I think in this fight, we want to lose defends and not strikes. Since we're whipping spot weakness right now, I'm going to drink this strength potion. I think we need a little bit more oomph here to transform Guardian. Yeah, we did get Carnage, and that's enough damage, thankfully. So we'll just play that. Deal 31 to the boss. And I could power through Carnage, take nothing. That means we'll have 2 wounds, but we can get rid of more cards with the True Grit. So I think that's worth it to get some more damage and keep the Carnage around without taking damage ourselves. Could have also played Defend Carnage, taken 6, instead of taking 2 wounds. Mixed feelings there. Gonna be taking some already, as you can see. No way around it some days. Tempted to play Clothesline here. Take 4 to deal 18. That's a pretty good trade. Let's see what Battle Trance draws, though. Ooh, I can get rid of a wound and play Defend. Deal 5. Means we deal no vuln. That's okay. I like the idea of taking nothing here. With 6 strength already, we don't need to hurry too much. The wound, spot weakness, defense. Letter opener continues to chip in. Good job, letter opener. Could spot weakness again, or we can defend clothesline, which will be neutral this turn. We take 4 from thorns, but we reduce the damage by 4. And then next turn it's weak, which is helpful. I think I'm going to play defend clothesline. We already have enough strength here. No need to use our potion. Like Carnage, True Grit, or do I just full block, strike, get rid of Carnage here? This is an acceptable time to lose Carnage. As we get more and more strength, the one-cost attacks are better anyway. Bot weakness strike next turn. We could even True Grit. Now we win. Not too bad. We did have to trade some health. I think it's very rare for Clad to get through this fight completely untouched. But we prevail. We end up with a decent amount of money, a pretty decent relic collection, and our choice of Reaper or Impervious here as we exit Act 1. With the spot weakness, I do like Reaper a fair bit, but Impervious certainly fits the theme. Got an open prediction going. Will this run beat the heart from here? Twitch chat. Wager your hard-earned channel points. Earn your way onto that cutie list by being correct. Or squander it all and refinance your house if you fail. Kind of like AoE. That's almost true. That's almost true. Hammer, Star, Bell. That's a pretty good fusion hammer. We got the really critical upgrades already. True Grit. The Power Through. Clothesline, Battle Trance, Spot Weakness upgrades are nice, but not required. And the deck as is really wants 4 energy, so that we can activate the letter opener more often and take more advantage of our 2-cost attacks. Additional relics via Black Star I think would be very hard to do. This deck does not perform well in the Gremlin Leader or Slavers fights without some really good luck. Although Reaper could sustain us, it's going to be hard to do that without additional energy. What do I think of a relic that increases the odds of finding uncommon and rare cards? I think that'd be pretty cool, actually. More uncommons would definitely let you make some very interesting decks. I think almost every character can make a very powerful deck of cards formed just from uncommons that have synergy. But Inloth, I don't believe, gives you any more chance for uncommon cards. I'll take that hammer. The resting with the Fusion Hammer plus the Reaper might be an overabundance of healing, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. With the Fusion Hammer, we're no longer able to upgrade cards, so we have to put an emphasis on fighting elites in order to improve our strength. That doesn't mean fighting the Burning Elite Act 2, though. I learned my lesson. We could go thwack hunting. Oh my, look at this. 4 chances at the Colosseum event. Is that a reasonable thing to do? I'm not sure, but we have more pathing options when we get here. Let's just get shoveled, they say. You know, why didn't I think of that? We're not going to a shop late in the act. We might as well go to one early in the act. We can buy a relic. We can remove a card. I think not going to the shop is probably a little foolish before going into 2 elites. Which character, on average, has the best chance of making a Black Star in Act 2 work? Watcher. I would say Watcher. At least the way I've seen her played most often. The old 21 on turn 1. Certainly a painful opener, but we do have Clothesline, Defend, and Mitigate, so we're only taking 10 for real here. I guess that's not so bad. Don't feel the need to use the potion here. Although we could use it. Crunchy. Let's see, this is block 15. So we can do Battle Trance, Spot Weakness, Power Through, Bash. It's kind of cool, actually. That even gets a letter opener, so we want a letter opener before playing Bash here. Make sure that we remove 1 plated armor. Redrawing those wounds could be a bad thing, but we didn't, so whatever. I'm going to reap you now to get my health back. Thank you for the help. You have 32. 24 plus 8, 32. This is 32. You did. Okay. Uppercut looks kind of appealing. Although it's unupgraded forever, it's a bit less appealing. Headbutt looks good with Battle Trance and with Spot Weakness. Headbutt's an unupgraded card I'm willing to add here. That'll do. That'll do. For example, we can Spot Weakness, then Headbutt. Although Chosen's not guaranteed to attack on turn 2, so I'm not going to do that. Just going to Headbutt a strike. Pretty lame choice, but here we are. Then they attacked us. Great. Okay, not terrible, though. To use Reaper here. Might be wiser to Clothesline, but shall not. Okay, hopefully we can kill before 2 more turns elapse. Yes. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That could have gone badly, but it didn't. Eversoul Plus. No, I think it's time to start taking max health. Scaling this max health. With the healing that we have, more max health is going to be quite valuable. So if we can start working at that, that'd be, I think, pretty good. All right. We are offered Brimstone. We have Reaper in the deck. Our Act Boss is Collector. And we can buy a Feel No Pain. What we don't have is a lot of strength scaling cards outside of the Reaper. What we do have is a way to gain more max health and a pretty good block engine, which makes Brimstone very tempting here. Very tempting here. Lots of advocates for on-sale Twin Strike, which I do respect. Means we cannot also buy the Feel No Pain, mind you. Or the Remove, because we only have 99 left. And I think I'd rather have the Feel No Pain. We've already got a True Grit, Carnage, Reaper. And with Brimstone, we're going to be looking for more ways to block. We'll take a Disarm. I do wish we'd taken that Disarm in Act 1 to make this Brimstone a bit better, but oh well. Should be fun. Oh, yes, let's do it. What do you got? Necro, Necro, Necro. Nilrees. All right. I'll allow it. Can we still go this way? I think so. Act 2 elites are easier. I'm not going to take a Ritual Dagger. Although I do like the extra attack, actually. We don't have to level it. More that I don't want to lose 6 more health here. So I think I'll just go smash and grab. Hopefully this Distilled Chaos is enough to allow destruction of our foes. This actually looks like a very good time to use it, as we are looking at quite a lot of aggro turn 1. That said, this is actually a very good opening from Gremlin Leader, and I'm quite happy with the elite fight we're looking at right now. So don't panic. Tropius of Light, thanks for the Prime sub and the 30 months. Spot weakness before using the potion? Yes, because we want to... Especially if we hit Reaper, we want that +3 strength in effect. For sure. Alright, what do you got? Power Through? Battle Trance? Feel No Pain. Not bad. Not bad at all. 1 strike kills here, we definitely do that. And I could do 2 strikes on Mad Gremlin, kill it, and then we full block. Although I might want Reaper next turn, which would be a reason not to hit Mad Gremlin right now. So we could do something like Shrug, strike the leader. Can't afford to wait too long on Reaper. Because the leader will gain 1 strength per turn, so if they decide to attack again, it could be very deadly. A Shrug strike here. Iron Wave, Combust Barricade. Nah. And yes, we did get Reaper on this turn, which I figured we might. Yeah, heal 24. And then I want to hit the leader again, I believe. What do I want to headbutt? Battle Trance? But Battle Trance might be a more reasonable option. Let's do that. Get rid of Clothesline and Carnage here. Fiendfire Battle Trance. Let's freaking go. Easy game. Easy game. You just dead? If I bash Fiendfire, how much is that? This game is so easy. 18 plus, let's see, 17 is going to go to, what, 25? Yeah, 25. It'll be 25 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is super duper lethal. Yup, that kills. Excellent fight. We go to full health while fighting Gremlin Leader, which means this rest site is going to be a recall. We get a Maw Bank, giving us money per floor. And we get another Battle Trance or an Intimidate Plus, which is genuinely kind of good here. For more weakness with the Feel No Pain, especially. I want this Intimidate. It says plus on it. I'm taking it. Guess I recall. Not what I expected to do there, but I'm quite happy that we are. I didn't even think about the Sword Boomerang, although I probably should have. Alright, Book of Stabbing with Brimstone. Pretty spooky, right? We definitely have to rush this fight. This is an enemy where we have to kill them as quickly as possible, or else. So we just want to deal damage, basically. Everything else is a little bit secondary. More wounds? Alright. None of that. We do True Grit, Shrug, Strike, Strike. Next turn, hopefully Strike, Headbutt, Reaper will be enough. Looks like it will be, actually. And I can take an Infernal Blade just in case. Yeah, Strike does 18, Headbutt does 21, Reaper does 16. That's plenty. Full health again. Bottled Tornado. You can choose a power card and put that in our opening hand every time. Bottled Feel No Pain's pretty cool. Could also bottle Rupture here. However, there's a far simpler answer in this card reward, which is Heavy Blade. Unupgraded, sure, whatever. We still have so much strength, it doesn't matter. This card's awesome. Get in here, Heavy Blade. Bottle the Feel No Pain. And I guess we don't go to this rest site. Yeah, we're gonna go 4 events, because I want to find Colosseum here. I feel great. Sundial. Every 3 times we shuffle the draw pile, gain energy. We're not exactly a shuffle the draw pile kind of deck here. Feels like a good time to take the blue key. I'll do it. Could also just keep taking fights. Fights would be 2 max health apiece. That's not terrible. Upgrade a card. Ooh, hello. Probably Heavy Blade, unironically. Clothesline's also decent, although we have the Intimidate. I wouldn't mind Battle Trance for the draw or Feel No Pain for the block either. But with all of the strength we're gaining, 2 per turn, including 1 on turn 1, adding 2 more multiplier to this card is a big deal. That card's gonna smash. Big Smorsh. I think we go Baseball first. Pretty sure. Or we can kill them both at the same time. Power of Immolate. So Heavy Blade does 39 damage already, which is more than Carnage. Not enough to kill, though. Not quite. So I think I go True Grit Strike here. Let the Carnage go for a bit more block. We hope to kill it next turn. With Bludgeon. Plus 11 is not enough. 15 plus 11 is actually 1 short also. 19 plus 11, that'll kill. There we go. Crazy how fast the strength scaling from Brimstone adds up to a kill on ordinary targets. Just do so much damage so quickly. Nope. Don't really want attacks that don't specifically scale multiple times with strength. More Heavy Blades, Sword Boomerang, that's kind of stuff. That's all welcome. Gonna keep taking events. We're offered Apparitions. Those are interesting. We can become intangible for 1 turn, 3 times. Apparitions are particularly interesting with Brimstone, because they allow us to sort of cheat past the downside of that relic, but if we can't upgrade them, they're not that good. So I think because of Fusion Hammer, I don't want them. Let's say no. I refuse. Also slow down your draw, right? You're adding 3 cards to the deck at one time, which is definitely a tough sell. Not a good turn for Reaper, that's for sure. Looks like I probably have to exhaust Reaper. That's okay, we're resting very soon anyway. These 3 are a little bit dangerous out the gate here, but I'm not afraid. Even though they are threatening a lot of damage turn 1 here. Maybe we can get an Exhume or something. Limit Break, that'll do it. That's a card. That is certainly a card. Yeah, Excellent. Okay, so we're taking very little damage this turn. 9 and 11. I just want to spot weakness heavy blade the back guy. Don't overcomplicate it. No need. That's a lot of strength. Oh my. You guys are hosed. Take 18 damage 4 times. That's what I thought. Stone Calendar is here to offer nominal damage eventually. Doesn't seem that good here. Let's take more max health. Glarber Flurpus says, I've never won 2 A20 Ironclad runs in a row. Does that make me a noob or pretty normal for a Spire player? I would say it's pretty normal for a Spire player to not have won one A20 Heart run in a row. I think many players get to and probably beat A20, but not that many are able to conquer A20 Heart, even a single time. It's just really hard. And then back-to-back wins is definitely a like top 5% of players, probably even more exclusive than that, I would say. Banish Reddish says, any advice for surviving Act 1 on A20 Silence? Almost always take a ton of damage and struggle into the Act boss, even when you prioritize taking and upgrading damage cards. Is your pathing too aggressive? That's likely. Very hard for Silent to take early elites in Act 1. You're realistically shooting for 2 elites on an average Act 1 Silent, I would think. You should be doing pretty well in your hallway fights as Silent. And if you're not doing well in the hallway fights, I would look at your in-combat decision-making, which could definitely be a huge deal. Every hit point counts on A20, so if you're not optimizing the turn-to-turn combat, then you can really fall behind very quickly. Silent should be able to take only minimal damage from hallway fights, owing to her additional card draw on turn 1, and overall high block density. But you need to know when to push for damage to try to get kills on enemies, which can be a little difficult to evaluate sometimes. But yeah, without some solid early luck, it can be quite difficult to have Silent go well. Is this shop worth breaking Wallbang for? I don't feel like it is, although Frozen Eye is a thing. I hate Frozen Eye card remove. Does my brain hurt after playing high-level Spire every day? Not every day. If I have to try too hard, then it's definitely a lot harder. If I play a very precise grand finale run, that's much more draining than this run, for example. Nilri's Codex Frozen Eye shenanigans. That's a fun idea. The Semicolon, thanks for the 200 bits. Got your first Brimstone win yesterday, and don't think you would have picked it without seeing some good stone runs here. Glad to have emboldened you. I think I am going to skip this shop and continue to gain money from Mawbank for a bit more. I don't feel like there's anything overwhelmingly strong here, and I'd like to get something overwhelmingly strong to go with our Brimstone. We have basically full health going into the Collector, and I'm really not afraid of Collector here because of Brimstone. I think Brimstone is a very easy solve for pretty much any Act 2 boss, quite frankly. I'll take Shrug back. No need for Blood for Blood. Like if you made another limit break. That was cool. 1 damage off, huh? No, it's not, actually, because we get letter opener. I'm going to kill a minion here with Heavy Blade. Too convenient. And the next time we Heavy Blade, we're going to kill Collector. Could just try to rush damage here, but I think because we have the free AoE, it doesn't make that much sense to try to do that. Does Barricade make any sense? Probably not. I don't think we're going to be able to get excess block very often. Too expensive. 22-16. It's not a kill. But we can continue to weaken Collector, and trigger away this Defend is fine by me. Next turn, Collector will curse us. That's a little unfortunate. Or debuff us, whatever you want to call it here. Take Uppercut. So we can bash Carnage. That would mean taking 15, huh? Carnage perfectly kills the Torch Head. We're drawing Uppercut next turn. So let's play Carnage on the Torch Head, bash on the Collector. Don't play Battle Trance. Take Anger. Okay. We can face tank this hit, if it is a hit, and it's not a hit. Good. Even better. I'm glad we're not getting hit. Please headbutt, what, Uppercut or Anger? Anger. Anger. And then Stone Calendar will help us kill, because we never die on this turn, no matter what. And again, we're not getting attacked, which is great news. This will be on full health. Might as well. My hope is that we draw a Heavy Blade next turn for the kill. That's quite a lethal, yeah, terrifying. How much damage is that? 57, 69, 81? So this would just straight up kill me if I clicked end turn. That's terrifying. We have no mitigation in hand either. But yeah, we could just bash Heavy Blade. Whoops, clicked on end turn by accident. They're all dead. Just like that. Fiendfire is very good when you have this much strength. We also have a bottled Feel No Pain, so this is a very good Fiendfire. Yeah, that's an obscenely good Fiendfire. Imagine getting to turn 6. Not the world's worst double tap. Might be the world's worst barricade. Not that bad. I was wondering. The end of your turn, no longer discard your hand, says Runic Pyramid. That can be a little awkward with Power Through, but I really like it with Fiendfire. I really like it with Reaper, with Spot Weakness, and with a few other things that we have. If we wanted more energy, we'd have to give up potions, which is a little bit questionable. Although we could take Empty Cage and just dunk 2 starter cards. I'm very happy with Runic Pyramid in almost any situation. This is certainly one of those situations. I'm hopeful that this will mean we can find answers to the Heart's Brimstone-empowered attacks. Unfortunately, the Burning Elite placement does prohibit me from going to a shop or doing much of anything this act. Our hands are tied here. Hopefully an event will contain the shopkeep. That would be very convenient. It's not quite enough, actually. Body Slam Plus. Okay, that seems awesome. For a myriad of reasons. Bit weird with Brimstone, but I really like it as an offensive as an offensive option. Salco says, when is Pyramid not good? When your deck is trying to draw a lot of cards, but doesn't always want to play all those cards. For example, you have a deck with a few very good cards, but a lot of medium cards that you can draw through quickly. Sort of an acrobatics discard silent deck, or a deck that has Pocket Watch, or a couple examples of decks that might fulfill this condition. That one too. Heavy Blade will kill this easily enough. Squished. Second Feel No Pain or second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in our hand, gaining block for each non-attack one. Putting the wounds from power through. That kind of seems important. As much as I think a second Feel No Pain is already quite good, actually. I think the second wind is even better. So we'll take the second wind. And we'll face off against the Spire Grow. This enemy's quite nasty. However, with Brimstone, I think they're not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Get us out of that fight, thank you. Mediocrity. Can still take 2 health, though. Really wish I could spend all this money. Kill you. Once again, we have... actually, Stone Calendar can kill the Spikers if we need to. Overall, this is not threatened much by these fools. Spark Spice with the tier 2 sub in the 13 months. You've been struggling with this for a few months, but this morning finally beat the heart on A20 as silent. Thanks for the help. Well done. Masterfully done, in fact. That A20 heart is no joke, as many of you know firsthand. Blam. Okay, Energy Potion already makes me feel good about skipping Zozu. Do we want a Sword Boomerang for damage? I think we do. What I've learned from my time with Brimstone runs is that you really need to be able to do the damage reliably and quickly. I grab that. We meet again, says Ranwid. Do I lose Clothesline? I'm willing to do this. Give me a relic for Clothesline, Ranwid. Blue Cadet, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Is our block just too consistent to benefit from the barricade, or is something that you're missing? It's that I think you're missing that the Brimstone means that even the huge block that we're generating is not usually going to exceed the incoming damage by a large enough amount to make barricade worth the investment of 3 energy. That said, the further we get into this run, the more barricade does feel like a good thing. We get shovel. Hey! Actually, that was a really, really good, Ranwood. Thank you for the shovel. So we can now dig for relics at rest sites. We've already recalled. We get full health all the time. So that's arguably +3 relics. Actually, +4 with next act from Ranwood there. So Ranwood really bailed us out. Good job, Ranwood. That said, can we beat Reptomancer? Is the question. And the answer is Heavy Blade. More of them, please. 1 Heavy Blade will not be enough here. Fight is terrifying. And probably going to require my Swift Potion here. Looking like Second Wind could really bail us out here. Don't necessarily need the spot weakness. 2 strikes already kills 1. Yeah, I'm liking Second Wind into Body Slam, but I'd like to have more cards in my hand. So I'm thinking we should Swift Potion. Do this. Okay, that's fine. Actually, Intimidate is really good. That does give me a reason to spot weakness, because then I activate Letter Opener. See, we're going to block for 1, 2, 3, 4 cards worth currently. So it's 8 block per card. So we'll still take some. Although not very much. I'm fine with that. Kill a dagger there. Actually, no, we're full blocking. That's even better. And there's a momentary lapse here, which we can decidedly turn to our advantage. Yoink. Double Heavy Blade kills. Oh yeah. Boot thingy. That'll help against the heart, giving us 18 block on turn 3. Shrug Plus is also a good way to block. We could take another Boomerang, too. I'll take the Shrug, as it does save loose. And now we get to dig. A Regal Pillow. Wait a minute. Now wait just a minute. That's completely worthless. Shockwave. Enemy pretty easy to kill under normal conditions. For a deck like this anyway. Offering, yes. Perfection. So we can go Shockwave, Shrug, Fiendfire. Beautiful. 3 powers there. Kind of cool, actually. Guria! Wait a minute. Shovel. Shovel, rip shovel. Impervious, the man. There's a way to survive against Heart. I'll take it. That's actually good, though. We can lift 3 times, and I think that's better than digging 3 times. On average. Hopefully. At least we can no longer get Peace Pipe. Max health restored. Fight a boss, get a rare relic. Does sound pretty cool. Upgrade all cards. Actually, not the worst thing in the world in this position. We would really appreciate upgrading the Feel No Pain and the Impervious, but I think we are going to need to be able to restore health, so I'm going to take the Rare Relic fight, which can't be Peace Pipe. Already established this lore. Cannot be Peace Pipe. Take a Berserk for Guardian. That sounds cool. Launch. Let the crunching begin. Bonk. Yoink. Etc. Need to kill with any particular card, but it's more satisfying to do it with a heavy blade. Let's do that. Gambling chip. That's quite good. Letting us discard cards on turn 1. Pummel Plus. Slaps like a truck. And exhausts to go with the Feel No Pain. That's a great card, too. Is Guria still that valuable when we have Brimstone? Oh, yeah. It's going to be like being a... We're going to start with 2 extra turns of strength, counting for the Vajra, too. So that means we're going to be effectively 2 turns faster at killing stuff, which is a big deal, indeed. We definitely want to be able to kill things faster. Because with the Brimstone, we're not going to have a lot of time to kill things. Notably, the Heart. So I think it's very good to have the Guria. I don't think there's an upper limit here on how much strength we want. I think we want to murder. Click. They both attacked. How rude. Yeah, more strength, more butter, for sure. Most of these fights are trivial with how much damage we can deal. Is a blood potion better than either of these? I don't think so. Yggdrasil, thanks for the 14 months. That's half as many as we have cards. Exactly, a head start on a damage raise. That's what lifting it gives us here, which is really, really good. I'll leave that blood potion on the ground. We don't have quite big enough. Let's see, 20% is 16, 17? Not that much. All right, lift 1. Come on, double orb walkers. Ooh, bonus treasure chest. With Paper Frog. Enemies that are vuln take even more damage. That's pretty good. And there's the other use for the golden idol I mentioned. You can trade it in Act 3 for an additional 333 gold, meaning we're absolutely mentally loaded going into this shop. But will we be able to meaningfully spend the money? Seems unlikely. Maybe instead we die rich. Mindbloom who? Never heard of him. We'll play the Feel No Pain. This is actually a pretty easy fight overall. probably kill the minions fast, though. That mean take Immolate? I don't think it does. There we go. Feel no pain into bash on the bird nerd. Maybe Reaper or Fiendfire next turn or something. Well, I've got better cards to play. You're lucky. Should kill you where you stand. Get this way. You entirely? Forget about it. Let's do that. Might to be spot weakness there. This is fine, though. This is totally fine. See, would Reaper into Fiendfire kill? Looks like it does. And then we have Stone Calendar next turn. Though I lose the block options. Oh well. Guess I'm fine with that. Guess I'm fine with that. Turn could be weird, though. Yeah, we can't quite get a KO here, so we take a ton, unfortunately. Or I use Liquid Memories. Guess I'm okay using a potion. We know we could afford a new one, right? What's in the discard pile? Not much is the problem. I guess Energy Potion gets a kill with the Carnage here, right? Probably that's the simplest thing to do. This Carnage Headbutt will kill. So yeah, let's do that. Be completely lethal. We have a kill. Thanks to Stone Calendar. Alright, Time Eater. Time Eater's even easier with Brimstone. This should be no problem. Yeah, this should be no problem at all. Double tap can kill with Heavy Blade. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll be just Impervious second win next turn. We're looking at a lot of damage, especially if he goes with a multi-hit. Spooky. Although we have 18 block, that'll help. 16 by 3. Yeah, that's huge. Want to play Body Slam? Sure. Okay. We could block that, then we could block anything. Kind of how I feel here. Let us tactically put Time Eater below half health. Next turn we bash Fiendfire, so we want to do as much damage as possible this turn. Meter's dead. Pretty sure, anyway. 26 times 6. Yes, you're dead. Delightful. All right, we're on to Act 4. We even only spent 1 potion here. We have 1,200 gold. Deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? You smack the heart with your coin purse. 1,956 coins fall out. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? How am I feeling about heart right now? Pretty scared, currently. With no disarm, this deck is not in prime condition for heart. But we do have a lot of money, so this shop could change things. Or it could change nothing. Second Reaper seems good. Happy Flower's great. Overall, don't like it. Chemex and Eternal Feather are both useless. I will be removing Strike. Also worried about our lack of weakness at this time. I guess Fear Potion is good. Upgrade Potion could also be good, allowing us to upgrade our Feel No Pain. Or our Impervious. But I do like this Fear Potion, allowing us some more damage up front. I think Finesse is fine. Might as well buy it, right? Yeah, Finesse doesn't hurt. And it can help a little bit with Letter Opener. I think I prefer Fear Pot. And I might as well buy this just in case Nilries generates Whirlwind. No reason not to have it. Don't want Metallicize, don't want Armaments, don't want Havoc, Magnetism, or Immolate. So I guess I'll buy that for fun. Alright, Nilries. I need a little bit of luck from Nilries here for this not to be a total disaster. This is already looking a little bit iffy on turn 1 against these two. That's a bit better. I can do Headbutt, Shrug, Shrug. That's what I want. Okay. This is hopefully fine. Give me double tap, because if we draw it, we can kill the red guy, the spear guy. That's pretty good as well. Hmm. 45. Good memories. Look at some line options. I want to see if we can kill Spire Spear here. Looking at 48 damage incoming, so if we can just kill, that'd be ideal. So option 1, Intimidate, Bash, Fear Pot, Fiendfire. What is that? We would deal 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times... how much? 15 times 1.75. 24 times 6. 144 plus 15. Are you freaking kidding me? That line does 159 damage. Liquid Heavy Blade kills? You cannot Liquid Heavy Blade unless you play the Heavy Blade. So you're suggesting that's a different line. But yes, that's the other line to look at is Heavy Blade, Liquid Memories, Heavy Blade, Fiendfire. That looks like it kills easily, right? 49 plus 49 plus... 14 by 7 at that point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 98 plus 49. That's pretty close without even using the Fiendfire. Or without even using the Liquid Memories. Just Blade and Fire kills, right? Nope. Nope. $28. Where are you getting 28 damage per card? That's not what 14 times 1.75 equals. Yeah, I think it's got to be Heavy Blade, Liquid Memories, Heavy Blade, Fiendfire to get the kill here. That means we don't play the Feel No Pain, which is a little sad. But we have 18 free block next turn, so we're taking at most 20. $14 by 7, not 14 by 8. Yeah, we gotta Liquid Memories here. Although we can do it after the Fiendfire to, you know, definitively show off that this is definitely not a kill on Spire Spear. Do I want to Headbutt Shrug Plus instead? Because Headbutt's just as lethal here. Then we could have Shrug Plus for next turn when we want block. Let's do that. Yoink. We get Impervious anyway. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, this looks good then. We're going to be full health for Heart. We don't have the Liquid Memories, though. That's kind of sad. But I do like having Fear Potion for Heart, because we are going to want to rush damage against Heart. Big like. Flower is set up too. Good. Toy Ornithopter stings a little bit, knowing how much more extra health we could have had. How about we console ourselves with either another Heavy Blade or an Offering? I think, honestly, another Heavy Blade might be the play here. We just go full damage race against Heart. If we can kill it in 5 turns, then we only need to survive the first cycle, which shouldn't be that hard. Although it might be. We might actually just die to the first cycle here. It's a bit spooky. Here goes. Let's card that. These are fine because they draw one. We're gonna need this. Gonna need this to survive early. Just kill. Just kill. Let's go with this so I can play Feel No Pain. Keep that. Yeah, just go Feel No Pain. Play Carnage Strike here. Use the Fear Pot to get started. Although we'll miss out on 5 health. I think we do want to start dealing damage. Although that's not the greatest Vuln turn, right? Maybe we do that next turn. We basically want to be capping damage every turn starting next turn. While weakened, mind you. And while blocking the incoming attacks for massive damage. Alright, I'll wait one turn. Shockwave. This can extend our weaken, which is crucial. Vuln, too. No biggie, right? Just block it. This is winning the 50-50 in a sense. Okay, that's a less threatening number, but we're still going to be dead next turn. Unless we get some good defense here. Or Reaper. I guess we'll shrug next. There's nothing to headbutt, surely. No. Alright, that's looking like we could be dead next turn. Still not getting the heal from this, huh? But we do need to use the Vuln now. Go pummel Heavy Blade. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We draw 5 more. Surely this will work out. That's pretty good damage. That's not in 3-turn kill range, but we have... Oh no, it's not in 3-turn kill range. So we'll have to survive one more turn. That's worrying. Unlikely I can exactly cap anyway 3 times. It's an okay Sentinel with second wind. Yeah, if we potted last turn, it would be in 3-turn kill range. You're right, actually. Could be a hilarious hindsight play. Problem. Alright, I'm just going to second win so we can keep pushing damage here. Enough to survive. But yeah, we can't cap this turn. Like, no way. So I think we're always going to need that extra turn. Sounds like a good reason to headbutt second wind. We have that block option available again. Or we could headbutt the Heavy Blades. We can keep pushing damage, which seems like it might be just as necessary. Tough call, actually. Definitely play that Heavy Blade. Cap and block with Fiendfire one turn. I think we do want that Heavy Blade for next turn. Alright, hopefully we don't die 2 turns from now. Not the cards I wanted, Nilri. We have 16 health, and we're being attacked next turn. If it's a multi-hit next turn, could be in big trouble. We do have power through Reaper, though. Looks like we want a Shockwave, Heavy Blade, cap damage with Boomerang here. Definitely want a Shockwave, so it's weak next turn. But I think if we get multi-attack next turn, it's going to be very hard to stay alive. These don't help. We could dual-wield Reaper, but not really. It's the multi-hit. And we did not get Impervious. Second Wind might have saved our bacon here, but we're dead. We are dead. Twitch chat to the heart. We bottom decked our Fiendfire and our Impervious. That said, with Void in hand, I don't even think Impervious would save our life here. Looks like we died no matter what on this turn. That said, you could see that we had a 50-50 to win here. If this was the big attack instead of the multi-hit, then we win this fight. We just Reaper and power through? No, we'd have to do something else. I'd have to do 100 damage this turn. That's actually way harder than I thought. Okay, maybe we just die no matter what. We had to have drawn Fiendfire on this turn, realistically. Oh well. Fun run, though. It's always the risk when taking Brimstone that it doesn't work out in the end. GG. GG. That was a good one. That's a very good one. In fact, good enough. I think I'll make that a highlight. So I've been meaning to highlight a couple more losses, so why not? Why not this one? GG. Devastating way to go, but so close. So close. With a little bit more cooperation from Nilries, with a little bit more cooperation from the final shop, we had this in the bag. I definitely don't blame this on the Brimstone. GG. We were on the brim of victory. And that means payout goes to the doubters. And they thought I had it. And with hindsight, would I trade 3 strength for 3 random relics? No way. No way. As you could see, if we actually needed just a little bit more damage to be able to beat the heart before it killed us. So I would have liked even less relics and even more strength, preferentially. How's it going, Cat Mash? Are we winning? We did not. We just got killed by heart with Brimstone. Taking 123 damage. Ow. But it was really close. Think picking the offering could have made the difference? Potentially. Rose and I don't think would have made a difference in that hard fight. We needed the disarm from Act 1. That's what we needed. I do regret taking True Grit in retrospect, although it helped in Guardian. No, we would have beaten Guardian with disarm. I think I should have taken that disarm on floor 2. But no, that was a really, really good run, despite losing. Very happy with that. Is there a way to check which relics we would have gotten from Dig? Not exactly. You could look at the next relic in the rarity lists to see what were coming up in the seed, but you wouldn't be able to know what rarity the shovel would give you. And a dad joke for the crowd. What do you call a relic that makes you die at the end of the run? A Brimstone. No refunds, Twitch chat, but there will be a quick break here. I'm going to refill the legs, stretch the water, and then we're going to go again as the Clad. Be right back.